Hi, this is my first tutorial and I'm doing it especially for my friend Ritvija and my sister-in-law Shrishti. I made this aluminum foil design with alcohol inks and some texture, and they wanted to know a bit more about it, so I thought of doing a little video and you know send it to them and upload it on YouTube so that all my friends can also look at it and learn something, enjoy this technique. So that's what I wanted to do. So we'll start now. I'll talk more little about the supplies we'll need. I'm using a normal household aluminum foil. So if you want to use a little heavier texture, heavier foil, that is also okay. But I find that this works well for the technique I'm using. This is a rubbing technique over the texture plate, so it really works well with the normal household aluminum foil which you have in your kitchen. Then I have some texture plates or different textures which I have. This is a rubber stamp which I have. This is a Zentangle rubber stamp which N.G. Vengalis, my Zentangle teacher, had created as string starters. It's called string starters. This is a texture plate from Sizzix. So I'm talking about different textures which you can use. This is again a rubber stamp. This is from Ditto. So this is a normal rubber stamp for stamping I had. So these are the three textures we'll be using on the aluminum foil. And for the colors, we'll be using these, which are the chalks from Crayola. We'll be using the alcohol inks, Tim Holtz alcohol inks. And I also like using the pastels, the oil pastels. These are from Sanilier. These are fine quality artist oil pastels and they work really well. They give a nice texture and they help with the texture and they give nice color. So we'll be using this. So starting with, you can choose either side of the aluminum foil to work with, so you can decide which side you like more. This is more shinier and this is a little matte. So now the project which my friends wanted to learn was this one. Here I've done the texture using the Sizzix plate, texture plate, and I've used the alcohol ink. And this is the shinier side I've used. This is the non-shiny side, the matte side, which you can use. And if you see the flowers here, they also look nice, but just this ink has bled through it, so you can see the colors coming in here also. But this is the shinier side with these alcohol inks. I like using more because it gives really nice color and the shine to the designs. So you can really choose which side you want to use. I sometimes like to double. Okay, I'll show you both the shinier side and the matte side and how it would look up. I normally like to double or fold it in 2 or 3 times so that we get a better texture on when we are rubbing through the plates. So I'm just folding it to, in half, and this is the matte side I'm using right now. So I like to fix it on the block properly, and this is the stamp side, and I fix my sheet on top of it, and using the chalk pastels I start rubbing on it. You can just rub it roughly, doesn't matter so much. Just hold it tight and start rubbing. And you'll see the texture starts appearing on this. I'll just do it a little more, and you can folding it in half also ensures that you're not ripping it while you rub through it, so it gives just a little more sturdiness to your foil. You have a little more sturdy foil from the market, that's also good, that will work fine, just fine. So this is what we are doing here. So normally if you work in one direction, it just gives a nice texture and it brings out a little color to it. So you see, this is how it has come. Isn't it pretty? Okay, I'll just put it here. I hope you can see that. So that's nice. Now, just going to move this part. And open it up. So you would get two sides of the texture. This one is with the color. It is lightly textured, it's not heavy, but you know, with the color it really gives a good imprint and a light texture, if you can feel that. And now I'll show you with this. This is a finer design compared to this, and it has more grooves because it's fine. It has the depth of the grooves is much better, and depending on the depth of the grooves, the design you'll get is this will give a better design in terms of texture. In terms of color, both might be same, but when it comes to texture, this might be because it has a little more depth in the. So I'm just rubbing it quickly. So do it on one side. It's always good to do, because if you start doing from the other side, it may sometimes flatten your page. So it's always good to do in one direction. I mean, flatten your foil. So just do it in one direction and see how beautiful it comes. So this is another one we did, and now I'll do the same with an oil pastel. And if you feel it here compared to the one here, this has more texture because of the depth of the stamp. And now this is another one I have. I'll use the same design, but just the oil pastels this time. So here we go. It will smear more with the oil pastels. This is really a cool technique, and even kids can do that. It's a very easy technique to work with. So if you see, this is how this is more crisp, while the oil pastels will smear it a little. But for like designs like this, where the design is big, you might want to, this design, the design is big, you might want to work more with the oil pastels, because that's where it would really come out nice. It smears the larger area quickly, and I'll just finish this and show it to you. I'm more comfortable keeping it down than picking it and tilting it, so you'll have to wait a little with me. So there it goes. So this is one with the oil pastels, and this is one with the Crayola chalk. So I've used the shinier side on these, and oh sorry, this is the matte side